Hey, this is LM Kaz, and we're here, and you're watching Talking to the Future with Jovante Gray.
So, you want to tell us a little bit about your art?
Sure. I am an acrylic abstract artist. I usually play around with mixed medias, sand, spray paint, that type of thing. But now I'm venturing off to something new. I'm creating these mannequin sculpture pieces now. Hopefully they catch the eyes of, that young girl that needs something that represents them, that don't like plants that are alive. So you got the floral essence there, and what girl doesn't like glam? If you're fabulous, you would like a piece that represents you. But yeah, I like to do all types of different art. I mean, this is just something I'm just starting off with right now, and just something fun to do, and hopefully bring some sparkle into someone's home or office.
So what inspired your current work of art right now that you brought on the show?
Well, I actually kept walking past some mannequins in a beauty supply store, and they were just sitting in a box off to themselves, and I kept seeing it, and I kept saying, those poor nude mannequins, they need to be dressed up. I said, if I get those, I would make them look like something totally different, something fantastic. So I went back and I brought all of them that I could buy, and I just got started on them. I'm working on a series where I'm trying to venture off from doing the canvases to just making figures and making creative visions for people, more than just abstract paintings and impression paintings.
Amazing. So how long have you been making art?
On and off, really all my life, but I started getting that feedback from people and boosting it up maybe like 2.5 years ago, 3 years. It really all started as a hobby. I was a housewife and I was a student and I would take care of my children, and I wanted something to do to have something to do at home where I could feel comfortable raising the children and having time to myself. So I said, what better to do than go to Michael's and do some crafts, right? And it went from there. I had started building a gallery at home to decorate the home, and I had family members coming to my home and saying, where did you get all these paintings from? And I said, I made them. And it was like, wow, okay. Are you selling them? And I said, no. And then after a while, someone finally talked me into selling one. And so, and it started from there.
Amazing. So how has the city inspired you as an artist?
Well, my name, LM Kaz, that's, really very urban. LM stands for my first and middle name, and the Kaz is short for Cosmopolitan. Detroit is a very urban city. It's real funky, live, and when you think about Detroit, you think about I think about Cosmopolitan because it kind of defines what's going on in the city right now, and that's what the name comes from. My art is very urban, like it's Detroit-like, because I have some pieces that I don't have here, but I have some paintings that I've made specifically from the city, the colors, the splashes, the tones. I have paintings of certain abstract feels where it makes you think about Joy Road, or Finkel, because I have certain pieces to kind of pull you in to remind you it's from the city, but as an impressionist type of way.
So what advice would you give to any young women out there that want to become artists?
Keep doing it, keep practicing. When you can't sleep, just get up and whatever ideas you got going on, put it on some paint, get some paint and get on a canvas, or draw, or create a sculpture, or knit, sew, crochet, create something beautiful, and take that and make it even more beautiful, and just keep trying to make whatever you're doing better. Don't think that the art has to be overworked. Sometimes once you look at it and you feel the essence, that's just it. Have confidence in what you do. Don't let other people tell you what art is to you, because you realize if it's coming from you, it's original, then that's the essence you capture when you're doing your work.
Exactly.
Just keep doing it. Yeah.
Exactly. So you have your contact information you want to give to the audience so they can contact you about your art?
If you want to email me, if you have any information that you want to give me about sharing art, other artists, communicating with me, we can do things together. I'm a very open artist where I like to work and collaborate with people. I would love to do a mural with another Detroit local artist. I like to dabble with spray paint, so I'm not scared to get messy. My first name, LAQUANDRA, Watson, WATSON, .LW@gmail.com. And you can always email me, and I'll always be available from that connection.
Okay. And I enjoyed this interview, and you're watching Talking to the Future with Jovante Gray. Remember, the future isn't always tomorrow, but today. And you can do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe. And next week, I got a special guest, Detroit. That guest is you. Peace out, Detroit.